Hello, hope you're having a great day. Now, if you watched yesterday's video on this channel, you'll know that I decided to sit up late last night editing the video that I'm working on currently for the other channel. And yeah, I got quite a lot done, and I'm now in a position where I should just about be able to release that video today. I still need to do some work on the parts that are hanging in my shed and film that to end that video. So yeah, still loads to do, but there is a possibility that I might get it done. But before any of that, I have to get through my morning routine because, you know, nowadays the most important thing in my life is my health and fitness. And that's one of the reasons why this attempt at staying away from drugs and drink has been successful, because my health and fitness is literally the most important thing in my life. You know, I live a life now where I'm just trying to be the healthiest and fittest person, the strongest person that I can be. And that just naturally means that I can't take drugs. I can't drink alcohol. You know, I can't eat junk food every day. In the past, when I've sort of tried to focus mainly on giving up drugs, it's never worked, because there'll always be a time where, you know, you're very stressed and then giving up drugs goes out the window. Or there'll be a time where, you know, you want to celebrate something, so, you know, giving up drugs goes out the window. Because in them situations, in that moment, it seems like taking drugs is the right thing to do, right? But if you're living a life where you're literally making the most important thing, your health, fitness, you know, physically, mentally, your spirituality, your strength, you know, you're literally making the main focus of your life, turning yourself into a stronger and healthier human being, then, you know, in no situation can drugs or alcohol be the right decision, right? So, you know, my morning routines are really important to me. You know, if I, by going through my morning routine today, don't get that video out later, then so be it. Because my morning routine, you know, helps keep me as healthy and fit as possible, makes me into the strongest human being possible. So it is way more important than doing my work later and getting that video out. Anyway, this morning I needed to pick my beautiful girlfriend Kat up from work because she's on her night shift, which meant, you know, my morning routine started a bit later than ideal. Although we know that when I don't have to get up to either take Kat to work when she's doing earlies or pick her up when she's doing nights, I really struggle to get out of bed anyway. But yeah, I was in the situation where, you know, I got back from picking Kat up at like 8:20 and then got cracking with my morning routine. Went for my walk around the block once I'd put a load of layers on and stuff. Obviously had, you know, glasses and glasses and glasses of water and my salt water and my vitamin C before I left for my walk. When I got back from my walk, wrote in my journal, had a 10-minute meditation, and now I'm ready to do my workout that I do every morning here at home. Now, yesterday in the gym, I was on back and shoulders, and I threw the shoulders back into my back and shoulders workout. I have sort of, you know, been leaving my shoulders alone a bit recently. Yeah, threw them back in yesterday, but didn't end up going on the shoulder press because it was busy. So today I'm just going to do one of my shoulder workouts that I do with the light dumbbells. Going to do, you know, lateral raises, going to do shoulder press, going to do probably some more of these things. But I think the first set of shoulder press, I'm actually going to use the heavier dumbbells, and then I'll do the rest on the light dumbbells. So yeah, let's get this workout done. Then I can have a cold shower, then I can have my breakfast, and then I can dive into everything else I've got to do today. I've got to throw a couple of sets of rear delt in as well. Now I think I'll leave these ones out because I've done them the other day anyway. Yeah, I forgot about rear delt, which I'm doing now instead. Cold shower time. All right, well, today it is fair to say that I have been grinding all day. I had to head out and grab some materials so that I could do some painting of parts in my shed at home. And, you know, in between sort of letting the layers of paint dry, I was editing the car video that includes me doing that job. And yeah, got that car video ready and got that uploaded this evening. Got yesterday's video on this channel edited, of course. Still got to do the post for that, but I can do that in the gym. And yeah, I've just been working all day, and yeah, basically just got everything done that I needed to, and I'm feeling really proud of myself. The only thing I didn't get to do, I mentioned at the end of the last video on this channel that it would have been cool to like go round to the garage today and do some bits I need to do on my favourite car that's in the garage at home to start the next video. But that was kind of unrealistic, really. That was just like an unrealistic sort of extra thing that I would have liked to be able to do. So yeah, I wasn't able to do that, but yeah, I'm now in a position where I've just taken my beautiful girlfriend's cat to work to do her night shift so that I've got use of her car, and I've just made my way to the gym. It's now 7:45. To be fair, I was just, you know, sitting here, you know, looking at my phone for the last 15 minutes. So I was here about 7:30, just looking at some comments and stuff for the latest video. But yeah, gonna go in there tonight and do an arm and chest session. I think, you know what, I'm just gonna take my time and get through this session. I've got no real rush to get home. I've got no footage to edit. You know, I'm going to be heading out tomorrow, doing a full day around the garage and stuff. There's always stuff to do, as you'll know if you've been watching these videos. But yeah, I haven't got to rush home for anything specific. So I'm just going to take my time on this arm and chest session. I'm actually going to jump back on the exercise bike to warm up. Yeah, a bit of a break from the incline walk that I normally do. You know, when I had my broken toe, I was doing exercise bike, and yeah, I kind of like it. So every now and again, I'm just going to throw in an exercise bike warm up instead of an incline walk warm up. And today is that day. Now, I definitely want to make this workout count. This is the third workout of the week, and because I'm now doing 2 boxing sessions a week, I'm probably only going to commit to 3 gym sessions a week. Although this week I might go again with Kat on Friday. But yeah, just trying to sort of make every gym session count now. Keep it in the back of my mind that, you know, I can't wimp out and cut my sessions short too much because, yeah, I'm doing less sessions because I'm doing more boxing sessions a week. But yeah, gonna go in there, gonna go hard, and yeah, let's go and do some arm and chest. Right, so just got back from the gym, and I actually spent over 2 hours in there. Now, my life's way too busy for me to be able to do 2-hour sessions all the time, but, you know, tonight was a chance for me to spend a bit longer in there, as I mentioned before I went in there. And you know what? If I'm only going to be potentially doing 3 sessions a week in the gym, then I need to be prepared to make those sessions longer. You know, you've got to put the time in to get the results, right? Now, I actually want to directly address a comment that I got on, it was on my first video on this channel. So the guy says, and I quote, "A real addict or alcoholic doesn't use once a month, FFS. I took drugs and drank every single day of my life for 22 years, so I know what the real deal is." Now, what I'd say is, firstly, directly to the guy that commented, you know, I don't know whereabouts you are in your addiction. I hope you're doing better now, mate. You know, if you did drugs every day for 22 years, then yeah, I really do genuinely hope that you're in a better place. And if you're not, then I genuinely believe that you can get to a better place. Now, I'm not here to compete with other people and, you know, say that my addiction's better than yours or your addiction's better than mine. But what I will say is it's thoughts like that I used to have on a regular basis that kept me in the cycle of using drugs and then regretting it and then still using drugs. It's thoughts like that maybe prevented me for years and years and years from, getting myself on track, to the point like living a life like I am now. So what I'd say is, if you genuinely are an addict, comments like that aren't going to help other people who, maybe have a negative relationship with drink or drugs. It's like Dapper Laugh says, he doesn't like to call it an addiction because he was sort of using, twice a week. He likes to call it an unhealthy relationship with drink and drugs. It doesn't matter what you call it. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how often you're using drink and drugs. If you use drink or drugs and then you regret it and wish and decide you're not going to use drink or drugs again, and then you end up using them again, then you're addicted. It doesn't matter how often you're using them. So as I say, I'm not here to compete with people, but I'd say that comment is, potentially damaging to someone out there who maybe doesn't use drugs every day, but really wants to stop. And they might be having those thoughts themselves that are keeping them in that loop. So what I'd say to anyone else out there, if you're having thoughts that say, oh, it's all right, I'm not an addict because I don't use every day, then I would say they are just thoughts. Don't allow those thoughts to keep you in the loop that you're in. In the same way that I'd say, if you read that comment whilst you're trying to get yourself out of a loop of using drugs once a month, once a week, hitting a crack pipe once an hour, it doesn't matter. If you've got an unhealthy relationship with drink or drugs, call it whatever label you want. It doesn't matter how often you're using. And you know what? No matter how bad or not your addiction is, a clean life and a healthy life is the road to get yourself out of that negative loop. Anyway, time for me to have a shower and then I can have some dinner. All right, so while I was in the shower, I thought I'd put my dinner in the microwave, to save me a bit of time and mean that I could tuck into my dinner straight away as soon as I get out of the shower. But I turned the dial around too much on the microwave, so it was cooking for too long, and now it's absolutely steaming. So I'm going to have to wait ages for it to cool down so that I can eat it. Yeah, my beautiful girlfriend's knocked me up some sort of mince and rice dish. It'll probably have like fajita mix flavouring in it. Now I can see some peppers in there and stuff. So yeah, really, really looking forward to it. But looks like I'll have to be a bit patient. Now this evening, I am going to dive into some work. There'll be some emails or whatever to answer. But yeah, I don't actually have any footage captured to edit, although I might actually start chopping up this video to give me a head start for tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow I'm planning to basically spend the whole day round at my other garage. I need to go and see the guy who's currently got my latest project. I've actually had 2 conversations about parts and stuff for the new project. I don't want to spoil it for anyone that watches the other channel, but yeah, things are moving forward with that project, which I'm really happy about. I'm feeling good, in terms of my health and fitness and stuff. Life's awesome. And in the past, December has been a time where I've always just felt a bit off, and that's not the case this year. Normally around Christmas time, I've explained before, when I had my day job, I used to do like loads of hours and loads of overtime during December, and then just basically every opportunity I got, go out and get wasted. Well, this year there's certainly going to be no getting wasted. I'm just focusing on my work, focusing on my health and fitness, and yeah, absolutely loving it. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Massive thanks, as always, to everyone who's tuned in. Hope it's been somewhat helpful or motivational. I'll be back for another one tomorrow, following my journey of self-improvement and health and fitness, and following my journey deeper and deeper into recovery from my drink and drug problem. So I hope you'll join me for tomorrow's video. I'll see you then.